you're only aware of 3 states: deep sleep state, dreaming state, and waking state. Waking state is only equal to thought or perception or sensation or feeling. Yeah. Dreaming state is just the images of the same. When you're in a hazy state, it's not counted. The deep sleep state is where you are the closest to your pure consciousness, your pure nature. Yeah, when you are in the gap, you don't recognize it. It's just silence. It's just peace. It's just standstill. When you come out of the gap, the mind formulates whatever questions or answers or frames the experience or starts talking to Ekta in the mind. This is what happened to me. Yeah. So this happens after you come out of the gap. Just relax in your nature. You are the awareness. You are the witness. It is not like you have to look for it somewhere. You're trying to manufacture something. Please don't do that. Don't try to create something. You're trying to imagine something. There's no imagination there. It is. You are awake right now, aren't you? You're aware right now, aren't you? That's it. That is the awareness. It is that simple. The problem of English language is the difference between awareness and alertness of the mind gets mixed, the line is hazy, not clear. Do you get this? So you don't have to make an effort to recognize it. You just relax and you know you're there. It's simpler than you think. That is the problem. You're not getting it because it is so simple. The ego wants hard. Have you noticed this? It wants a challenge. It wants something that is not easily attainable. Arey, main to kuch hoon, man. I am something else. I am something different. This is the ego. Ego wants something challenging. The magic of Advaita is that it is so simple. It is right in front of you. It is right in front of your nose, but you cannot see it because it's so simple. Yeah. Like my eyes are right there. I cannot see my eyes. That is the problem. I cannot even turn around to see my eyes. It's that close. It's that simple. Just be. In just being, you are awareness. You are consciousness. Yes. Correct? Yes, correct. That is what Atmananda calls I principle. That is what Nisargadatta calls I am. Yeah? Just the sense of being is what Advaita Vedanta calls it. Sat, the sense of being or the sense of existing. There is no I this person, I that person, I Ekta or I wife or I teacher. No labels are there. If those labels are there, where are you back now? To the mind. Yeah? You're back to the body, mind, senses. But just being there is just a sense of being. You hear the word Sat Chit Anand. These are not just theoretical words. The sense of being is called Sat in Sat Chit Anand. Yeah? The sense of being. Just a sense of amness. It is not even an I. Yeah, there is no real I there. It's just amness. Cut out the from the I am, I cut out the I. What is left? Am. I'm calling it amness. There is just the amness there. Just the state of being, existing. Start sensing it. Many times in the day you go there. Many times. You go there, you stay there, you rest there again, you get pulled out because of a thought, and it's usually a craving or an aversion. Can I just relax from this thought and just settle back into the Sat? The witness drops. Basically, whenever there is something to be witnessed, then only a witness arises. When there is nothing to be witnessed, there is no witness. Yeah? The witness and the witnessed arise and fall together. The perceiver and the perceived arise and fall together. So you come to a state where you can experience no witness. It is the witness that knows. Witnessing is equal to knowingness, is equal to consciousness. Yeah, I have clarified this right at the beginning. Witnessing is equal to knowingness, is equal to consciousness, is equal to Brahman, is equal to Atma, is equal to Chidakasha, is equal to isness. These are not different words.
Equal to awareness.
Equal to awareness. Any other words I missed?
Sakshi.
Sakshi. Okay, then all the Sanskrit words.
Purnata, Shunyata.
Ha, Purnata, Shunyata, Sakshi. Yeah. All these are all different words used by different scriptures, by different teachers, everything referring to the same state, that interval between thought. That's your foot into the door. Get your foot into the door. We'll talk about the witness collapsing later. Yeah. Recognize your nature again and again. Dip into the nature. Enough you've played with the world. Listen, drop. Enough playing with the world. Now play with this. This is the best thing. Yeah. Explore yourself. Recognize your true nature. Yeah. Stop playing with words also now. Self-exploration is experiential, not intellectual. Okay? Yeah? Where there is no formulation of words, you just are. Yeah? You all need a good sunset evening. Go for a walk, watch the sunset, and just be. That's the easiest way to just go to your nature and just be in the wow. Now don't start comparing it to, oh, that sunset which I saw in Alaska, no, was like this. We are not talking about Alaska. Present. Just be there and dissolve into the sunset. You will actually experience the true nature of your own self. It's not so hard, it's not so complicated. Your ego is making it complicated. It wants something challenging. The ego always wants something challenging. It says, how can it be so easy? No, it is not this. You have not got there yet. No. Doesn't the ego tell you this? Yeah, in a nice moment in the week, you're doing your self-exploration and you feel, I got it. This is what she was talking about. Immediately the ego says, no, it can't be so easy. होता है कि नहीं? Yeah. Your ego stops you from getting it. It is very simple. So just like we are speaking about the gap between two thoughts, is that silence or that interval or the pure consciousness, my own nature. Like that only, the gap between two dreaming states is the deep sleep state. So when I go into the interval between two arisings, I do not experience anything. It is just silence. There is a stillness. There is nothingness there. That is exactly what is happening in the night. In between two dreaming states is the deep sleep state. You will not experience anything there. You cannot experience anything there. The experiencer is the mind. The mind is shut off. Like I told you, this body-mind complex is a special device. It gets charged during the deep sleep. And this device does not work while charging. Yeah? Which means the body and the mind do not work while getting charged in deep sleep. So the experiencer, that mind that experiences this world and says, oh, this is a thought, oh, this is the gap between the thought, that is not there. The one to formulate it into sentences and explain it is not there. Do you get it? Deep sleep state is the absence of mind. That's why there is no knowing there. You cannot know it. You cannot experience it. Only when you come out of it, like you come out of that interval and then the mind formulates what happened in that gap, like that only you come out of your deep sleep state and then you say, oh, I slept soundly. Who knows? Somebody knows. Something knows. Yeah? That is that Sat, the sense of being. Its power of knowing even in deep sleep is called Chit. It is conscious even in deep sleep. That is why when you come out of deep sleep, it says, I slept so soundly. Something knows. Yeah? So now you know Sad and Chid out of Satchidanand. Is that clear? Anesthesia is not equal to deep sleep. Anesthesia has got to do with the body. The nervous system, we inject a chemical into the body that suspends the nervous system from feeling anything. So it is just the senses that are shut off. Do you get it? So you cannot really feel anything. You cannot sense anything. The senses get shut off. It is a completely body level procedure, operation, whatever, giving anesthesia. Yeah, the same thing happens in coma. Yeah, whatever medical situations you can think of. Yeah, all those are only related to the brain. Brain is equal to the body. Brain is not equal to the mind. Yeah, we have to become very clear about this. A lot of people have this wrong understanding that brain is equal to the mind. Yeah? Brain is equal to the body.
Thank you. In one of the sessions, you talked about how you see yourself in the mirror and you think you are in the mirror. And if you extrapolate that to different experiences that you have, you can disperse this exploration throughout the day. Where when you go in front of the mirror, the moment you realize, wait, I'm not that, you are back in the floodlight.
Correct. Correct. Perfect.
When you see your, I mean, people have photos. Like I have a photo of me. I don't know why I have a photo of me.
Oh,
I feel that me, but no. And then that confusion stops something. Right? Even now I'm looking at you. I believe it's a very unsaid, implied belief that you are 3D. Like there is Ekta, there is a couch, and then there is a background. Like there is layers.
Mm.
There's no proof for it because I see you on a 2D screen.
Correct.
The moment that recognition happens, there's again you are in a floodlight zone.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
While watching TV, it's the same way. I recognize myself with one of the characters, and I'm going with that character. The moment I realize, wait, I'm here. Even that small pause gets you back in that floodlight.
Super.
Or if I'm just sharing everything that's coming in my mind. Like if I'm looking at the tree, the moment I look at the sky, back in that zone. The more expansive, like when you're reading a book, if you look at the words, you are focused. If you look at the space between the paper, you are back in the floodlight zone.
Yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. Well explained. Super. Yeah. So take a tip from that. Take a tip from Mitesh. Yeah. Homework from Mitesh. Again, take a step back from whatever perception you are focusing on to the one who is perceiving the perception. Yeah. From the perceived to the perceiver. Again and again. Take a step back. Take a step back. Good.
When you have a motive that you have to witness or you have to see when you see something, you have to reflect on it. It doesn't work for me.
Correct.
Actually, if you have no intention, it just works.
Correct.
There is nothing to. So that helped me even in meditations. If I sit with that, I have to see the witness or I have to do something, I have to look for something, it never works.
Correct.
It just, you drop everything, you just simply be like what you are. That will take you to why.
Yes. Take this as a tip from Vijaya. Very good tip. Very good tip. Next.
Didi, this is Prema. Can you hear me?
Yes, Prema.
Yeah, Didi, I just want to share my experience regarding the meditations of Nisargadatta. The sir uploaded already to the Jnana Sangha. I tried with those meditations. Those are really helping, to add to the Vijaya's experience. First, I wanted to do this meditation and slip into the, contemplation meditation or to the void, which did not work. But second day, I just wanted to do for that bit of meditation, like 20 minutes or whatever. I did not even realize when I went into the meditation. It was a completely, I'm formulating it now, but I have no words to explain it to you. Meaning, dropping only that I have to go into the meditation only helped me into the sit for that 1 hour meditation. I have that experience. So those meditations, maybe I'm attached to your words or anything, I don't know, but those are helping me like a pills to go into the meditation. But I'm accepting as it as a first step to initially go into that. Later I have to have a strong will to even to come out of those meditations and directly get into the meditation. But people who are struggling to go into the direct meditation, this is like an awesome pill, like to go into the meditation. I just wanted to share that.
Okay. So then tip from Prema. First you put on the Nisargadatta Advaita meditation. Sit through it 20-30 minutes. It will take you into it automatically. Okay. Yeah. So the homework for the week again, keep exploring. I gave you one very important pointer to go ahead. Instead of seeing the train of thoughts and trying to find the interval between thoughts, really look at it. It is awareness, a background of void in which an arising enters and leaves, in which a perception enters and leaves, in which a sensation enters and leaves. I always go back to that background of awareness. Consciousness. I'm conscious. That's all it is. Are you conscious? You'll say, yeah, I'm conscious. Who said, yeah, I'm conscious? The mind. But before formulating the statement, you went somewhere for a second. Are you conscious? You took a step back. You dipped into something behind and came back in the front, then formulated the answer, yes, I'm conscious. Yeah? Where did you go? Recognize that that state is there all the time, moment to moment to moment to moment to moment to moment.